Welcome to What Does It Really Mean? And today's phrase is a term fall from grace. We often hear it in everyday life when maybe someone loses favor or status, like a celebrity who once was really popular but has now lost their place in the spotlight. In a Christian context, we've heard people use the fall from grace term to describe Adam and Eve situation when they chose their own path in the Garden of Eden. But we see a similar phrase written by Paul in Galatians 5, verse 4. It says, "You who are trying to be justified by the law have been alienated from Christ. You have fallen away from grace." So when we look at the context in which Paul was writing to the Galatians, we see that he uses this theological concept of falling from grace to caution them against combining their faith in Christ with having to practice the law. By doing so, Paul highlights the dangers of relying on our own human efforts rather than Christ's work for justification. And making it clear that true salvation comes from faith alone, not by trying to fulfill legal requirements. Some Galatians may have thought, what if faith isn't enough? So maybe I'll just keep the law too, just to be safe. But Paul challenges this thinking. He explains that adding the need for works to save you actually undermines the power of Christ's sacrifice. True faith doesn't play it safe. It fully trusts in what Christ has already accomplished for us. Paul highlights that real freedom isn't about trying to earn God's acceptance through rules, but about completely relying on Jesus' sacrifice and grace. So when we think of the term or hear fall from grace, let it remind us that we are saved by grace alone. We are not to put our faith in the things that we do, rather what Christ has done for us.